Hi everybody, I'm Rebecca and this is Sunday Special Sweets. Today I am going to make a sweet potato casserole, and you probably wonder what's that got to do with sweets. Well, I make this sweet potato casserole that is so wonderful. Shawn and I absolutely love it. It is one of our favorite things to eat at Thanksgiving. And if I make it any other time, he likes it as well at that time also. It's got a wonderful sweet crunch on the top that's butter and brown sugar and just everything warm and wonderful, and it's sprinkled on the top. And as you can see, I'm making it in a foil pan because this is some of the stuff we will take with us for Thanksgiving. So right now I have a special guest, the love of my life, my partner in crime, and my best friend. Shawn, come on in. He's going to help me today.
Me, Shawn.
So we're ready to go. This is one that I've been making for 20 years. I have made this recipe over and over and over for 20 years, but it's always new when I get it out. So what we need is a mixture of nuts. So that's going to go on this topping. So I'm going to have Shawn. Now these are pecans, however you pronounce it. How do you pronounce it?
Pecans.
Pecans?
Yeah.
Pecans.
Pecans, pecans. Depends on where you live, I guess.
And I'm going to do some walnuts also.
It's like when I lived in Myrtle Beach, I had a friend from Casserole or South Carolina, or you call it Chi-roll. So, I guess I'm chopping the nuts.
You're going to chop nuts. Kind of ironic, huh?
Yeah, alright.
So,
It's a family show.
I have 1/3 of a cup of melted butter in here. And to that, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup
How
of
chopped you want these?
very fine. You might have to open it up and shake it, but don't shake it real hard. You don't want to misplace the blade. So you might want to go, and sometimes you have to jiggle it around. But before you begin that again, I need, yeah, give me, okay. I have the oven on 350, just so you know, and I have 1/3 cup melted butter. To this, I'm going to add, and my measuring cups are a little out of whack here. I'm going to do 2/3 of brown sugar, and this is 1/3 of a cup, so I'll do it twice. Let me see them. Oh, those are better.
Keep going?
No, they're fine. And I'm going to add a 1/2 cup, if I can find it, of flour. There it is. So we're going to add a 1/2 cup of flour to this.
Remember your camera above.
And I'm just going to pour it on and sweep it off. Now I use my hands for this, and I'm just going to go in there and mix it around. Only takes a few seconds. Oh, you got the nuts open. Take the blade out, please. And sprinkle some of those in here. Just dump some in there. I'm going to say about a 1/2 cup. Let me look at that.
This is the topping, right?
This is the topping that we're doing. I'm starting out with the topping because once we get the potatoes done, it'll go right in there. Now you can boil your potatoes. Let's move that back. You boil your potatoes. And what you can do is just go in there and kind of break them up. But Shawn, the mixer's right there. It's on low, so just turn it on and kind of mix those up.
Oh boy, this might be dangerous. How you turn it on?
Oh man, I hired help in this place. Move.
Yeah, I don't know how you turn it on. Oh, duh.
Yeah. Stick it down in there. That's it. Shove it down in there. Okay. Now to this,
I just want your hands around me.
I know, 1 stick of butter, and I did not get this butter out in time, and I didn't want to melt it, so those potatoes are hot, so that should be able to mix that up.
I'm going to be making a mess here.
No, you won't. Keep it down in there. Quit lifting it up.
I got to get it down off the sides.
Well, that's what a half a cup of packed brown sugar. It's going to get loosened up here in a minute, so I'm going to come over here. Two eggs goes in there. And where's my little measuring cup? I should have one. Here it is. I'm going to get 1/3 of a cup of milk. Any kind of milk would do. I use skim.
That butter doesn't want to get down in there.
Well, if you will, I'll take over in a minute.
I got it.
That's 1/3 cup of milk. And I'm going to pour that in there.
Oh, there's that butter again.
There you go. So that's going to loosen everything up. So let me tell you what we have in here. That gets hot. At least 2 pounds of sweet potatoes. There might be a little more in there. Then we're going to do a half a cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of butter, 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of milk, and one last thing, Mr. McGraw. A good bit of vanilla. Now, hang on.
Uh-oh.
So that was 1 teaspoon of good vanilla. Then, when that is done, which it's almost done, you don't have to make it so smooth. The one thing that I care about is that it's mixed. Turn it off. Shake it off. Now I cooked my sweet potatoes in the Instapot. It took about 20 minutes because my potatoes were huge. I don't want that in there. Whatever that was, I need to find it. I'll find it when I empty it out. Put it in, because it gets that stuff and sticks. So there it is. All ready. It has some lumps in it, but still it's pretty smooth. And I'm going to pour this in this pan. Let me show you. I'll pour this in this pan. My oven's ready. This is really simple and really easy. I was saying I did mine in the Instapot. I put 3 good sized potatoes in there, cooked them for about 20 minutes. They came out nice and fluffy. I took the skins off of them. It was easier instead of sitting there peeling them and trying to dice them and put them in boiling water to cook them. But you can do that. Now all I'm going to do is take this crispy, wonderful, buttery mixture and I'm going to put this on.
Yeah, first time I tried this stuff, of course, was in South Carolina. I lived in Myrtle Beach. My mom never made anything like this, or my dad. Did you have this up here up in the north?
No, I never had this. You know,
Until we got South Carolina.
when I got down to South Carolina, and we remember how we used to order from those churches with the barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
They would do barbecue pork and coleslaw, and some of them did this. And so I asked, what is that? And somebody said, oh, that's sweet potato casserole. You've never had that? And I was like, no, I've never had it. And they said, you'll love it.
Did you put cinnamon in it?
No, I don't. You don't put cinnamon in this one.
Oh, I love cinnamon.
I know you do.
Brown sugar?
Brown
yeah,
sugar.
yeah. I saw the brown sugar. Hey, I'm not talking to you.
I know. I
Alexa.
think she listens to us because
Alexa,
she comes
stop.
up with the weirdest stuff. So anyway, I tasted it, and I was reading Woman's World magazine, and I came across this recipe, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try that for Thanksgiving. And I did. Oh my goodness. Here you go, Shawn. I put it on a cookie sheet.
What am I doing?
Putting it in the oven.
Oh.
Now it's going to cook for 40 to 50 minutes. And as I said, this
Ouch! Just kidding.
This is so sweet and so good. I think you're just going to love it if you make it. And this recipe is so easy. So it's going to cook to 40 to 45 minutes. It usually takes 45 minutes. So there, 45 minutes. When it's done, we'll pull it out, come back and show you the finished product. We'll see you in 45 minutes. Hi, we're back. It's done. Shawn, you want to get it out? And we'll put it right here. Hey, come on.
Use this thing?
Yep, just like that. And pull out the whole tray.
This?
Yes. There we go.
Don't touch it.
I'm not. So as you can see, it puffed up a little bit, and it will relax once it gets there. Once it cools a little bit. But as you can see, it's firm. It's brown. It looks really, really good. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks great. Can't wait to eat it.
It smells real good. You're not going to see, I might be able to pull some of it back so you can see. This is going into the freezer.
Back towards you. Towards you.
And so that's what it's going to look like inside. Just so you can see what it looks like. Doesn't that look wonderful? And it's really nice and done, and it's ever so good. And I'll let him eat that. I'll let him eat that. You're a ham.
How am I a ham? I need a
It's hot, so be careful.
Hot.
I told him it was hot.
I'm not good with
Hot
I'm
food.
good with heat, with spice. I'm not good with hot.
And as you can
But-
see, it baked up really nice. This is a good one.
It's good.
I'm going to be making another one next week. This one's going to go in the freezer for when we get back from our Thanksgiving with family. I will cook a whole turkey that weekend when we get back while he works on Saturday. And I will bake, roast the turkey and then take all of these out and put them in the oven. So, does it taste like it should?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just as good.
It doesn't burn your tongue.
Mm-mm. I'm used to hot food. I like hot food. I like my food really hot.
I just like mine warm.
Very good.
All right.
Anyway, thank you for joining us on this special edition right before Thanksgiving of Sunday Special Sweets. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.